Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jeff Grant, and today we're covering college basketball. The game that we're looking at here is the Washington State Cougars going up against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. How you doing today, Jeff?
Fantastic, Dax. Really a premier matchup in the state of Washington, with one team trying to get back to the middle, even top of the pack in the Pac-12 conference, while you have a West Coast Conference team in Gonzaga that is really challenging those Pac-12 teams. Of course, coming off a loss against Arizona, this game sandwiches with Gonzaga going against UCLA on the road this Saturday. So very important game for both teams, but more importantly, the Bulldogs.
All right, man. The Cougars come into this match at 4-4 straight up and 2-6 against the spread through their 8 games of the 2014-2015 campaign. Now, should we expect any improvement from this team, or will they continue to play at this level? I mean, what do you expect to see from the Cougars for the rest of the year, Jeff?
Definitely going to be a high-tempo team, but that could get them in trouble against a team that likes to score the basketball like the Bulldogs. Reason I say that they want to go high-tempo is because they're under the direction of first-year head coach Ernie Kent, who coached previously at St. Mary's, then was fired at Oregon. Not exactly sure why that happened. Then he served as a Pac-12 conference basketball analyst on television for a couple years, and then landed the job at Washington State, getting hired by the athletic director that he was previously hired by at Oregon. So really an interesting dynamic to this game. But when watching Kent's press conference this week, somebody asked him if he would slow the tempo like some previous teams have done against Gonzaga. He wouldn't say, but Washington State can't play slow. So I think that's going to play in the hands of the Bulldogs.
All right. Now, last Saturday, we saw Gonzaga put up a great fight in that 66-63 overtime loss against Arizona. Now, I'm pretty sure that they're looking to bounce back from that loss, but do you think that the Bulldogs can get back to their winning ways before a high-profile matchup against UCLA this weekend, man?
Absolutely, because they've won 12 of the last 15 meetings in this series. They have familiarity in facing Kent-coached teams. Ernie Kent is 5-10 all-time in this series. Of course, playing those games, coaching St. Mary's and Oregon that I've already gone over. UCLA on deck. Gonzaga is going to want to put together a strong performance, and I think leading the charge is going to be guard Kevin Pangos. 15 of 26 from the three-point area in 3 games when taking on Washington State. The real interesting dynamic to this game, though, that our viewers need to take into account, Dax, this game is not going to be played at McCarthy Athletic Center, the normal home court of Gonzaga. It's actually going to be played at Spokane Arena, which is also considered a home court, but not the one that gives the Bulldogs the greatest advantage over visiting opponents.
All right, Jeff. So what are we going to be doing? Are we going to be grabbing the points, or are we going to be laying them in this case?
I think some early action has landed on Washington State because of that fact that this game is being played at Spokane Arena. But I'm not going to go against Gonzaga here due to the fact that the Bulldogs are 9-2 against the spread in their last 11 games following a straight-up loss. And really the Bulldogs should have beaten Arizona in that game in Tucson. The Wildcats were very fortunate to pick up a victory in that game, one of the best games that I've watched in college basketball in recent memory. So I'm going to lay the points here on Wednesday night.
All right, good stuff, Jeff. Thanks a lot for all the valuable insights, and we'll talk some more college hoops soon, man.
Thank you.
No problem, man. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.